parents are in the home.
People have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
Country Slaughterhouse. Country Slaughterhouse.
See here, my dog has every right to bark at you. So if he's nipping at your heels, it's probably because you're a rapist. My dog can smell a rapist from 10 miles away. Easy. He smells it on you people. So don't get mad at my dog. Get mad at your mom and your dad for turning you into the son of a bitch rapist that you are. Moving on. If my bacon ain't crispy, if my eggs ain't over easy, and if my milk ain't creamy, then I'm walking out, pal. And I'm not leaving a tip. 'Cause I don't want to take it lightly. I want to take it heavy. Heavy whipped, heavy dipped, and heavy tipped. And I don't want to hear about your problems at home. It's not my fault you're waiting on me at 12 a.m. at an IHOP, son. That one again is your mom and dad's fault. And do I look like your dad? This is the Cowman's Country Slaughterhouse. A moo. A show to set you straight, then bend you out of shape, just to set you straight again and point you towards the jerky, and watch you freak out when it's the tampon aisle.
Oh, hey, brah. Welcome to Dutch Bros. What can I get you? And how's your day going, man? You out enjoying the sun, dude? You getting those strong rays, man? Yeah, I do. Oh, nothing? Oh, jeez, man. Jeez, man. You're not doing anything, bro? Oh, dude. With a face like that, in a bod like that, in a car like that. Why are you out doing anything, bro?
Can I just get a coffee, please?
Whoa, bro. That's kind of like what we do here, man.
Dutch Bros.
Come on, bro.
It's Pride Month this month, and I, for one, had to hack my way through the L's, the B's, the G's, the T's, and the Q's, just to get to work late again and get chewed out by my station manager. I noticed one thing in particular, though. Deep down, we all have a heart, a stomach, and some kind of dick. And for one thing, I'm not gonna join your Speedo wearing throng telling me that if I'm not in your club of sterile winers and diners that I can't go about my business as a straight white male. In my day, there were two genders, and you either liked the one or the other. You were either building fast cars to crash or giving birth. You're either a man or a woman. And nowadays you could be a whatchamacallit, a what, a them, a this, a those. One of the biggest problems that I have is that I'm supposed to remember what each individual is called and what your trigger words are. And I just won't do that because, see, one time, my daddy took me out to a field and showed me the butt of a gun and what the meaning of pain really is. So, I don't care what people call me. You can call me an asshole. You can call me a cunt. You can call me a commie. You can call me a grr. You can call me fat, dumb, retard. A fat dumb tard, even. So, Sure, be proud, I guess. Whatever. Oh, what? I have just been told that Dutch Bros have canceled their sponsorship. Well, I want to tell you this. I don't need your sponsorship. You need me. It's your loss. I also want to tell my millions of adoring fans not to go to Dutch Bros, because they can't handle the true. But the minute you want to get physical, then I will go off on you. You couldn't handle the Slaughterhouse. The sight of blood makes you sick to your stomach, doesn't it? Makes you feel faint, doesn't it? Well, brother, I have the antidote for you. Kill yourself.
Who told you to drink this delicious beverage? Was it society? If everyone jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? Revolt energy. Drink this, don't drink this, drink this.
Holla at your Cowman. This week, you fuckers better have some good questions. First, from Not So Rowdy Rhonda. How big is your cock? Ugh. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. It's huge, but not so huge that it scares you. Not so small that I want to kill myself, but just right, okay? So Rhonda, quit asking me that question. Next is from your dope ass homie. Hey Cowman, you racist, yo. Black people always complain about being black. Look, if I was black, I would be so cool. I would be playing ball like no other. And I would have bitches to the left of me, bitches to the right of me, bitches in front of me, bitches behind me. Okay? You're dope ass homie. And I'm not a racist. I have a black friend. Next question is from @SaucyGrandma69. She tweets in, Cowman, are you single? Oh, actually, SaucyGrandma69, I'm glad you bring that up because, Dawn, are you doing anything this Friday night? Because this is what I was thinking. You, me, a large pepperoni pizza. My place. Independence Day. What do you say? Oh, really? Okay. Well, yeah, I never thought about it that way. You're right. You're not ready for a relationship. So, Saucy Grandma 69, I am single. And moving on to our last question from Butch Kutchman, who writes, do you wipe standing up or sitting down? Well, Butch, I'm not a Mexican, nor am I a Jew, so I wipe sitting down. Now, Butch, I hope those night terrors don't get you out of bed and on the street shouting racist slurs at your Asian neighbors. And that wraps it up for Holla at your Cowman. We're moving on to the sports of yesteryear, where today I am talking about the IBL, the Iron Baseball League, for those who don't know. And we're lucky enough to have with us Jack Big Balls Wisnewski from the Butttown Bozos. Hey, could I get you to cough away from the mic, please? Please. I mean, just for the next people. Anyways, he played in the IBL from 1970 to 1980, which is unfortunately how long the IBL existed before going bankrupt and selling off to the Chinese. Then he played in the NBL for 3 years before promptly being kicked out for his massive steroid use. They say he was called Big Balls because every single game you could see his giant veiny testicles right through his tights. Hey, it's great to have you, Jack. Oh boy.
It's great to be here, Cowman. I listen to your show every morning on my way to chemotherapy. And I just want to make a big shout out to my 2 daughters, Kimbra and Kimberly, for picking me up and dropping me off every morning for chemo. Thank you, girls. I love you.
Hey, how's that going, by the way?
Well, you know, it's been worse, but it's been better. They told me that it's a big maybe, so.
Well, modern medicine, am I right? So, the Hall of Fame induction is coming up soon, and you're not even in the discussion only because of your steroid use. You know, I think steroids make the game more interesting, and every player should be spiking high, especially that Tom and Jerry Tim Tebow.
Well, it gave me cancer, so.
Well, let's talk about your 75 season, where you had a 7-game perfect game streak.
Yeah, I was, pretty juiced up for that one.
Which is why those are the games that stand the test of time.
I don't think there's any footage left of those games.
I mean, it's always good to see you. Keep on keeping on. I hope you beat that cancer the way you beat the Boston Porkers in the 79 championship game.
Yeah, I was juiced for that one too.
Jeez. You know what? I just had a great idea. We should have games for normies, and then we should have the juiced up games, where if you want to juice up a little bit to keep on your toes, then you can play in those games, and you can watch those, and those will be the best games. Look, this is a great idea. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Steroids.com. Are you tired of being a weak, tiny man? Do you wish you were a Tom Cruise, but you're more of a John Travolta? Is your T more of a P? Well, at Steroids.com, you can choose from a wide selection, from Jungle Fever to the Barry Bonds. And you can go from this to this in just a matter of weeks. Who needs 6 inches when you could drag a goddamn truck with your nipples? Go to Steroids.com now. Come on, you puss. For our final thoughts on today's edition of the Country Slaughterhouse, I think we should go over a little bit of a recap on what we learned today. First off, pride is a big deal, but it isn't such a big deal that I have to be stuck on the I-9 because I'm backed up behind all your pride. Second, the Country Slaughterhouse is the only place that you can trust to be all red, all day, baby. Red-blooded, red in the face, painting the town red. Thirdly, my baseball heroes are more depressing than I ever thought they could be. And finally, Cowboy, if you're listening, I love you, brother. But if you ever send me that pic again, I will have no choice but to wrestle in the mud. You don't want that. I don't want that. Now, I know all you listeners are wondering what you should do with this information. I get it. It's only natural to be confused. But, I don't know. Figure it out, baldies. If you want to know what it's like to be me, you have to at least have had a DUI twice. Then you know what it's like in my shoes. This is your Cowman, signing off. Chill out, Chicago. Oh boy. I gotta take a piss.
This is the Piece of Poop Show, where I, P.O.P., talk about politics and, pop culture, I guess, and I get to know myself. Yeah, that's good. So, so I went to the store yesterday, and, that wasn't too much fun. Let's just say I get bullied just 'cause from almost anyone. And both my kids are black, and I don't really know what to do about these things. So yeah, that was my segment, getting to know myself. Guess I did a little bit more, huh? Yeah. So we should move on to politics. Make this quick. I got some ideas for some laws, actually. I think we should decriminalize crack cocaine because, well, not for my sake, but for the sake of my dead twin brother. Oh, that was politics. So, what did we learn today on the POP show? Well, we learned that you shouldn't look into the sun. That hurts your eyes. And that what shouldn't kill you probably just give you AIDS. So be careful out there. This is B.O.P. and I'm the Juggernaut Juggalo. You best be jacking it, Jacksonville.
What are you doing?